Hello all, welcome back. This is Ram Prakash Duraisamy. In this video, we will see how container works in Canvas Power App. So to begin with, first navigate to your make.powerapps.com and click on the apps. I'll start creating a new app here. If you want to create an app here, you can just directly create your app here. Or else, if you want to create an app inside a solution, you can just use that solution as well. It depends. So if suppose if you want to move from one environment to another environment, you can just simply use the solution here. So for now, I'll just simply go ahead and do the app creation here. I'll click on tablet and I'll select a blank canvas app here. Let's wait for the page to get loaded. Once the page get loaded, so here you can able to see it created with a screen. So I'm just going to rename this screen as welcome screen. And then what I can do is I'll just click on insert here. So in the insert here you can able to see there are different type of sections available, like a popular section and input, display, layouts, and all those stuffs are available. So here we are going to have a look on the containers. So here you can able to see there are three type of different containers available. One is normal container, a default container, a vertical container, and a horizontal container. So let's begin with the default container here. So after adding a default container, I'll just rename this container to default container. I'll click on the welcome screen and I'll add a vertical container. I'll rename this to vertical container. I'll add another insert and I'll go with a horizontal container. No, maybe it's added inside the vertical container. So I'll just click on welcome screen and I'll add an horizontal container. Yeah, now I'll rename this also as horizontal container. Now I'll just move this container from because it's all of them are showing in the same what can I say color. So what I'll do is I'm just putting this one in a different side to show you the difference of each container. So for example, uh, okay, so let me put some color on this. Let me just say I'll just say gray and I'll just select this one and I'll select some color as vertical color. I'll select on color. Okay, so perfect. So here you can see there are three containers which we have created now, and this one we are saying it as a default container, a vertical container, and a horizontal container. Now let's see the difference how it works. So for example, if it is a default container, if I want to add some buttons like button, so I'll rename this to button one. And if I want to add another button, I can just go and add another button here. So now there are two buttons which I added. So here you can able to see after adding this two button, I can just move this button anywhere in the place. And if I want to move both the button at a place, I can just directly do this based on the containers. If suppose if I want to use this container in a different pages without changing the alignment, I can just directly copy this container and I can move it to a different page and I can reuse it. It's a simple one like a default container. But the difference between for the vertical and horizontal, let's say that one. For example, if I'm just going to add the same button here, the button will add at the top of the page. Yeah. So I'll just rename it to button one. The same way, I'll add another button here. So here you can able to see the button will gets added at the bottom of the button, which means that whenever you are trying to add a button inside a vertical container, the button will get added in a vertical ways. Okay, so now I'll go with the horizontal container. Like I'll just go and add another two button here, a button one, and at the top you can able to see it get added. The same way I'm going to add another button, and here you can able to see it added another button here. So I'll just click on this button, rename it to button one, and okay, I'll just click on this button one, rename this. Maybe I think the button is not getting renamed. Just click on this button 6. So here you can able to see, so this is the button containers which I'm just adding. So if suppose I try to move this one, you can able to see in the horizontal manner, the button will get expanded, or if the page gets extended, the button also will get expanded uh, in the same manner how it is aligned. So this is the basic example of how container works in Canvas Power App. So I'll just briefly explain it again. So if it is a default container, you can just have a button and you can move the button anywhere. If it is a horizontal button, you can just add the button will get added into a horizontal ways. But if you want to make an alignment like a space between the buttons and all those stuff, that you can easily do it out. And if it is a horizontal button, the button will get added in a horizontal manner. So there are different ways of things available. Like you can just add this button. I mean, you can add a vertical container into a horizontal container, or normal default container into a different container. So such kind of things we can easily do it. So that we will see it in our upcoming videos. Hope you like this video. Please drop me a comment if you have any queries and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.